the technology and technical difficulties. But to get back to what I was saying, I don't know if you guys heard about the whole story about that Vegas shooting, bro. Some dudes get into it on the internet over live streams and beefing over internet beef. No real problem in life, no real actual problem in life. And they got to tripping over internet beef on me. I said, damn, homie, somebody really went out their way to off somebody off over YouTube beef. It should never be that serious, homies. 2025, homie. People are too emotional about these things on social media. You don't really even have a personal beef with the dude. You're just gonna get all emotionally because of a live stream. Maybe it's because of what he said. He probably got hella disrespectful, to be honest. Because we see YouTube people always getting disrespectful more than they have to. He probably went overboard with it. And they had a dispute. That's what they were saying, like over and over and over. And the dude emotionally got fucked up by words. And he went out of his way to pop that fool. Now, the crazy part about this is mind-blowing to me is that you get into beef with somebody, right? And you know that's their city and state. And you live stream your whereabouts, your location. I mean, why don't you have something on you that can protect you? Because if you're really tripping and you guys are going out of your way to really trip over words, you would think, be smart. If you're tripping with somebody in their city over YouTube, you got to have a pistol on you, man. Especially if you guys were talking about actually getting at each other. And what I'm seeing off of TikTok and different things is, bro, I seen the dude already plotting. He was talking about, I'm going to be in Vegas looking for your ass. I didn't even know who the hell these people are until this happened. But it goes to show you, homie, this goes to show you how you do not ever know who you're actually messing with. You don't, damn, the cops, what the hell is the cops doing? Something popped off in this neighborhood. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. So the cops, look at that. They're behind us. They got this shit blocked off. Damn, something popped off in the city, man. Something popped off in the city. They're blocking off the roads. I'm on site, on scene. We can't even go this far. This cop's walking up on all the cars. I'm gonna have to go all the way around, bro. Damn. So anyways, man, get back to what I was saying, bro. That's why it's not even worth it to try to be beefing over internet. Like, that shit is wild, homie. Like, why would you go out your way to like get into a real life beef with people that you don't really know? You don't know who you're ever talking to. I mean, I see this with multiple people. People always want to be in the mix of something, and it comes back. It can come back. And this is like the fourth different incident on YouTube where somebody got unalived because of beefs, because they went too far with their mouth and disrespect. It's like, what? Damn, what happened over here, my homies? These fools are tripping. Look at this shit. Damn, bro. Look at that shit. Hey, somebody flipped over there, bro. We at the #1 scene. Damn. Ooh, wee. Man, this flicks so many on YouTube, and I've seen so many people tripping with each other over nothing, homie. Over nothing. Because you know why? A lot of fools, a lot of dudes are hella emotional. Like, they go off of emotions. They're emotional, bro. And they let this shit actually affect them because of words what was saying on the internet. And then you got fools like that plotted to kill this fool because he told him, he said, hey, homie, I'm going to get you. And this fool thought probably he was playing with this dude, and really plotted a whole couple days and really try to get at this fool and killed this fool and his wife, homie. His wife probably didn't even have nothing to do with this shit, but guilty by association. That's why you always got to think in life, because your peoples are affected by this whole situation. His wife got unalive too. It's a sad situation, homie. You know? Sad situation, bro. And it's like, damn, homie. This has not been the day of traffic for shit. I seen a guy kill a guy, person over some salt. Damn. So what I get from this whole situation with this YouTube murder is these fools, they must have had an ongoing conflict, homie. They must have had an ongoing conflict, and some stuff must have been respectful, like super disrespectful. But I heard it was because of a strike. I heard it was because somebody reported the dude and they got into a beef because of that, because of live streams. Like, damn, homie, you really gonna get super amped up over a live stream, and then you guys get to run in each other's mouth on lives, and then you guys get to killing each other? See, I don't know, bro. Like, think about what you do, man. Think about what you do on these platforms, because it's like, you'll never know, homie. This goes to show you, like, the Savage Studios, the shit that happened with Savage Studios. If you guys don't know about Savage Studios, this dude was beefing with a gang of motherfuckers on the internet, right? At a tattoo parlor, his enemigos catch him slipping at the tattoo parlor and kill him, bro. Shoot him. I swear, people is interesting, bro. I think about it like this, homie, and this is the reality. I'm gonna be 100% real. This is the reality, is that they got amped up over YouTube beef, the internet, homie, and it was probably not even that serious to get that amped up. They got to tripping with each other, don't know each other, and it was probably some words that were said, homie, and they got to disrespecting each other. I see it all the time. I've been seeing this shit recently with other fools' conflicts. And that dude, he took that shit personal, bro, and went out of his way to pop these people. And now he got arrested, and he's about to go spend the rest of his life, because they're going to get him and they're going to find him guilty because it was on fucking video over YouTube beef, homie. Over YouTube beef. That's crazy part about the whole story. He wrote up. Yeah. And then I get to thinking about the dude that got off, bro. It's like, why would you share your location, homie? You know this fool's looking for you. You gotta be like seriously slow in that department, homie. You know this fool's looking for you. You guys got conflict, and this fool's looking for you, homie. And you share your location, like, that shit is wild. You were asking for the. You still there? Check. You still there? Check. I don't even. That I can't even. It's saying that I'm about to. Y'all still there? I don't know if y'all still there, but check this out, man. We seen a couple people we know on these YouTube platforms, bro, that somebody rode up on them and slapped them over their beef. And we seen Savage Studios. He had a lot of beef, bro. And this is why for sure you can't not do everything for clicks and views, homie. A lot of people will do the most for clicks and views, bro, just to be a troll, just to have some. Oh, this fool's dead, bro. Look at this shit, man. I got the popos, bro. Look at this shit. Damn, the motorcycle, homie. Damn. I'll pray for him, man. That motorcycle's goners. They demolished the motorcycle, man. Somebody got hit. All right. So this is the reality, homie. Since I've been on YouTube, homie, this is some real shit. I've seen people do stuff just to get clicks and views, and it could be the most disrespectful thing because they love the attention of social media. They'll start a whole beef just for clicks and views, and they sometimes don't even know that they're being hella disrespectful, and sometimes they really do know, but they'll just carry it on for clicks and views. And I believe sometimes fools will go extra with disrespect because it brings clicks and views. And sometimes you just can't do that to certain people, bro. Sometimes to be honest, like not everybody's gonna take that disrespect and play with that shit, fool. And that's why you have to be respectful to people that are on these platforms. You got to be respectful to everybody you come contact because you never know. You don't know what the situation could be. This fool probably didn't ever think he was going to get unalived over some YouTube beef, bro. He probably disrespected the man out of his name. He didn't think he was talking to anybody that was going to pull up because a lot of fools are all about talk. And this fool had probably mental issues, like the homie said, mental health. And he watched this dude's live. He was subbed up to this dude's live and found out where this fool was. And if you're from that hometown, you're going to know where this dude's from. He walked up on this dude and popped him and his girl. Now, the dude that got killed, unfortunately, it's a messed up situation because he was enjoying his birthday, bro. He didn't think that. But it's always better to have peace in your life than have a million enemies, homie. It's always better to have peace in your life than a million enemies, bro. And if you're a troll on these platforms and that's what you do, that's your get down, it's like, homie, you gotta look at these situations, bro. You gotta look at situations like Savage Studios. You gotta look at situations like even the small situation with Lil JP, bro, where they rode up to his house and slapped him. Savage Studio got unalived on freaking at his tattoo parlor because he wanted beef with a gang of fools on YouTube. You know, this situation just threw me for a loop because it's like, what if, like, I take it in my own shoes. I mean, what if I was live streaming, bro? And this is one reason too, homie, is that I had conflicts with the YouTube community. I had a lot of conflicts in my history of YouTube. A lot of people I had unnecessary conflicts. And I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be 100% real with you. In my mind, there was a couple of people I was actually plotting on because it was just the disrespect was out the roof. That if I ever came across these fools, I was going to try to do them dirty, bro, because just the disrespect. And I had to literally sit back and really think about what I was thinking and getting all amped up over some shit that is over social media. I don't know these fools, but these fools have me hot over the disrespect that I really felt like that shit was on a level where something had to happen to these dudes, bro. And in my mind, I was really just like, homie, if I come across, I'm gonna try to hurt these dudes because of the disrespect. And I had to back away from that shit, bro. I had to back away from all that craziness because at the end of the day, homie, ain't nobody on YouTube Ain't nobody on YouTube worth all that energy. I mean, you don't know these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had to back away from that mindset, homie, getting so embedded in YouTube and the toxicness of YouTube. That's one big reason why I separated myself from that community, because that shit used to have me hot at times, homie. That shit used to have me so mad. And I had to be like, what the fuck? Am I really tripping on this YouTube shit? Am I tripping on this YouTube shit? Nah, I'm not doing that, bro. You know? That's just wild, homie. Fool really got killed over YouTube beef, bro. And he probably right now is thinking about that shit like, what the hell did I just do, bro? I killed somebody over YouTube? He probably, because they took him in custody. He was on the run. They took him in custody. He probably thinking to himself like, what did I just do? I'm about to go spend the rest of my life over some fucking YouTube beef. That shit is crazy, bro. When you think about that, that shit's mind-blowing, homie. That shit is mind-blowing. That shit is crazy to me when I think about that. I don't know how you guys picture that. I don't know how you view that shit, but we gonna get down to the story of what really happened, bro. Were they really amped up in their war to a point? Did they cut? Somebody said that they might have already met up before this. Does anybody know the whole story? Did they already meet up? Did they already have an altercation? Because that's what people, I think I heard somebody say that they already had an altercation. He was fighting people on a boardwalk too or something. Oh, the dude that shot that fool? What's good, Mall Hype? What's cracking with y'all, man? Damn, bro. Crazy part about the whole story, he rolled up a strip and let him right there. Yeah, he didn't have no filter. I just think about that shit just like, damn, homie, that must, I don't know, homie, like, see, and that's another thing, like the wrong action by the dude that got unalived, bro. He was in this dude's city and they had beef. They had words where they were talking about they were going to get at each other. And this fool went live, homie, and showed his location on the live. So that goes to show you this dude was watching the live just to see where this dude was at. He was on it. As soon as this fool said, I'm in Vegas, that fool plotted to get at that fool, bro, and watch the whole live. And when he seen where he said he was, bro, he probably was like, yeah, I'm at the Bellagio or whoopty whoop. That fool was, he literally went that direction, homie. He went that direction and was like, oh, this is an easy one. And walked up on that fool's live, bro, and shot that fool. I don't really understand him having beef like that and not being ready at all times if you really got conflict like that. It's like, damn, homie, that's wild. Yeah, premeditated is the worst. They gonna try to hit that fool in Vegas. Don't play with that. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was on that hunt, homie. He was on that hunt. You know, he was not going to play with that dude, bro. He was literally trying to stalk this fool and hunt this fool. And he was on that hunt, bro. And he found that fool, bro. That shit's mind blowing. What's up, baby girl? What's up, my niece? What's up, love? Just getting off of work. Hope you're doing good. I love you. Love you, niece. But yeah, bro. They had an altercation a few years back. See, that's what I'm saying. They had an altercation a few years back, bro. And that fool they probably had words. So they had an altercation already. So his pride must have got put into play, bro. And he got his pride hurt. And then they must have been going back and forth on the internet. And that fool must have basically been dogging him, bro, or something, disrespecting him, calling him out of his name. And then he put it out there he was going to Vegas. He put it out there he was going to be in Vegas. And that fool said, he said, I got the location, bro. And this fool headhunted this fool all the way, bro. I love you too, niece. I love my niece. Hey, go sub up to my niece's channel. She doing amazing music. She chopped it at the concert, man. Shout out to Rai. Shout out to my niece. Love you, girl. One got peppers. Damn, for real? That's wild, bro. Yeah, I don't know, homie. I just think about it like in my situation. I think about my situation, homies. I had a lot of drama, bro, where I started out in a lot of toxicness on YouTube and being in war with people all the time, bro. I have some wars on here. I'm talking about wars where individuals, they literally made whole series going at me, bro. I had wars with YouTubers, homie, where it was talking about if we see each other and this and that. And in my mind, I'm taking shit to a whole different level because you can't just threaten me like that, homie. So I had to kind of back off of it because I started getting real amped up. And I had to like back away from that shit, bro. Like shit, this shit is not that serious, homie, to really take a penitentiary risk over some people that you don't really know, homie. This is YouTube, any social media site. I catch people in all these conflicts on social media, and it's like, damn. It's like, damn, bro. But I know shit gets amped up, bro. Because you got so many trolls on here that will say everything disrespectfully and disrespect because they got fake accounts and, you know, and they'll come on here and just disrespect. And that's how I feel that situation probably played out. The disrespect got out of line, homie, and somebody felt like they had to handle it, you know? And he was in front of his girl too. His girl probably knew the situation, bro. Yeah. If you have a channel and you're not beefing, do you really have a youth? I mean, that, you know, I say it like this, to be honest, homie. Beefing over the internet is probably the most lamest shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, people love to be in toxicness and being all that shit, bro. There's so much more you could do with YouTube and social media than just be beefing with random people, you know? Beefing with random people, bro. You know, I mean, there's a lot of shit going out in this world. Probably you got a lot of situations. People be having a lot of situations and then they be beefing over the internet. Like I said, it's all for clicks and attention. People would do some blatant disrespectful shit to just get attention and just get them clicks, man. That fool had court today. There's a video. Yeah, bro. And he's probably over there looking stupid and feeling dumb for beefing over YouTube, bro. Beefing over YouTube. What's good with it? Raider Drox, what's cracking with y'all, man? That shit's wild, man. Even Christians' channels beef. I don't want beef, man. I want to be peaceful, bro. I don't want no beef. All my enemies, all the enemigos on here, I don't want beef with none of y'all, man. I don't want no beef with anybody. All you guys, man, I'm a peaceful man, bro. I just want peace. I don't want beef. All my enemigos, my YouTube enemigos, bro, no beef. No beef for Savage, bro. I just ask you guys if you ever see me, man, just, you know what I'm saying, go that way, bro. I don't want to be forced to have to, you know what I'm saying, defend myself in any way, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to defend myself in any way, bro. I just want to be peaceful, man. No, that's why I live in this environment, man. I live in this environment, bro. I want to be peaceful, bro. But yeah, now that's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate situation, bro. Bro, I seen two fishing channel do. Oh, hell no. What the hell? What is really going on? The fishermen was beefing for. They was squabbling up. Hey, they have more heart than some fools out here in the streets, bro. Squabble up. I got the biggest fish, cuz. I said it like this, homie. I said it like this. As soon as I started beefing with Broncos content creators, look at my pup, Mustard. Me and her gonna beef. What's up, Rada? Boom. What's up, Rada? That's who we beefing with. She's beefing with everybody. Anybody want the smoke? Monet. He killed dude and his wife sat over YouTube, homie. What's up, Conrad? Yeah, that shit's wild, my fam. That shit's wild, my brother. I don't know, bro. It's like squabble up, homie. If you got real beef, why don't you just squabble up, bro? Like, this is the thing is, bro, that's not gangster at all either, though. That's not gangster. Like, real shit, bro. And look at me, bro. Just because you off somebody don't mean you gangster, bro. Like, squabble up, homie. Get the heads up. Fire off on each other, homie. Live another day. Because you don't even know who you killing. You might be killing somebody's dad, or you might be killing, you know what I'm saying, some precious people to people, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, homie, squabble up, homie. That's one thing about me, fool. I ain't gonna just go for a pistol right away. Now, if I know, definitely, homie, you on that shit, bro, you better just know how to shoot, because I'm not gonna play with that shit. But I'm squabbling up, homie. Whoever, anytime, whoever, bro. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, my wife got some more heart than half of these fools. My wife will squabble, bro. Me and my wife, he just almost squabbled the Texas syndicates. I'm not gonna say that, but we was about to squabble the Texas couple, homie. They thought they was tough. Nah, real shit though, man. Nobody wants no more. I didn't see the victims yet. That's sad, bro. You know. But I appreciate everybody, man, tapping in. Road to 4,000, man. It's been a long road though, but we still climbing. Nay, let's go. Yeah, they don't, bro. You know how it goes. I think that was one of the worstest things people could teach their youngsters and like their younger cousins and that, bro. Like, get a pistol, pick up the blicky, pick up the pistol. That's probably not stay over here. That's probably the worstest thing that you could have taught, because these little fools, they killing fools left and right, bro. See, when I was growing up, homie, to be honest, we took pride in just fading out. And even if we got beat up, we took pride in just going in there, homie, and rumbling. Like, you know, there's not a black eye on a fool that goes into the Thunderdome and might get beat up in a fight, bro. As long as you learn from it, you know, you get all the respect. There's mad Texas with big trucks out there. Hell yeah, fool. Yeah, the fool was having a bad day. And we just had to press him real quick. But he was ready. You know what I'm saying? He was ready. He was in the laundromat. I seen Lady Sev come up because his wife was there, and they said they were going to call the cops. You know what I'm saying? That's why I focus on doing my own thing. People want to do that YouTube beat. You all seen drama, they can keep that. There's some shit going on right now. I'm like, damn, fool. It's not that serious, Radas. Come on, upstairs. Let's go. No, upstairs. I don't know, bro. They make big ass things out of the situations. It's a sad life we live, man. Dude said it's our defense to Vegas. What? There's no self-defense in that, bro. He ran up. He's the one that walked up. Who's Uncle Jeff? The fool from the fool that got killed, or who's the one that had Man, I'm straight off of work. I heard this all day, man. I seen the video. It's crazy, fool. It's crazy. Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about yeah. How yeah. Big mitts though. That fool had mitts, homie. That fool had mitts. You talk about big ass hands, homie. That's probably some of the biggest hands I seen, bro. He was knocking fools out. Boom, boom, boom. Cisneros family, baby. Rest in peace to the fam, man. But yeah, bro, that was a crazy situation, bro. I see some people on YouTube right now at each other's necks right now too. Y'all gotta sit back and just rethink everything, bro. Rethink your priorities, you know. But I think a lot of times I've seen a lot of people just say that they really at war with each other. And that's where people get caught slipping, bro. That's where people get caught slipping is like they say they're at war, homie, and for the most part, a lot of times they just trolling, bro. They just trolling and they're just being a nuisance, you know. These Cisneros, the North Carolina rapper. Yeah. He spits. I seen him. I seen that fool. He gets off really. Cisneros, and he spells his name, last name with a C, bro. He's actually pretty tight. So I think people get comfortable with thinking that fools just talk all the time. But if you had a conflict before and you are feuding for over years and it's not getting no better, and then you see posts where fools are like saying, I'm looking for this dude. You just can't be naked out there, bro. Like you can't be naked out there, homie. And that's what homie did. And mind blowing to me, he started live streaming where he was at. He might have not said I'm right here, but he probably did say I'm over here. And then he showed, and that's how that fool got that fool's location. You know, shit's wild. Shit's crazy, my bro. So yeah, man. Rest in peace to that dude, man. Rest in peace to him and his wife. You know, but I just got to the crib. Yeah, that's an easy location to spot, bro. Easy place to catch somebody if he was live streaming. The Bellagio, Bellagio, bro, that's like dead in the middle of the strip. So it's like, damn. So let me ask everybody, you think he was gloating on the live? Did anybody see the live? Was he gloating? Like, yeah, I'm here, homie, pull up. I wonder if that was the case too. He was like, I'm here, homie, pull up. I'm at the Bellagio. I don't know, bro. Homie threw his life away, his whole life away, bro, for some YouTube beef. I would feel hella stupid, fool. Waking up in the county fighting a murder case over some YouTube beef with some person really I don't really have real beef with, homie. That's mind blowing. That would be the stupidest thing ever to get locked up and have to fight over some YouTube beef. Now you over telling the homies, yeah, bro, I got into it with some fool on YouTube. I got into it with some dude on YouTube. And it got out of control where I'd literally chip this dude off over YouTube beef. Your homies is gonna be like, what? Over YouTube beef? You don't really know this fool? You ain't really had no friction with this dude? And what the hell? What? Yeah. I've seen it all over TikTok. Yeah, he was watching it. He was watching that shit, bro. He was watching that. Mind blowing, homie. You gotta go fight a case over some YouTube beef. Shit's wild. And they were not even in the same city, bro. They wasn't even in the same city. They don't have beef in the same city. They're from different cities, homie. You know, I don't know, homie. So for me, the only justification if something ever happened like that is if some fool was tripping and saying, I'm pulling up to your city and you were on the defense and they pushed up on you on your location on a live, then you have to do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to handle that accordingly. But to really go search for a fool over some YouTube shit, that's kind of you don't get no stripes for that, homie. There's no stripes in that. There's no stripes at all for that. Yeah, I think he was from Arizona. They say he was an Arizona YouTuber. You know, it's just crazy, bro. But yeah, last of the words, man. Because I'm about to get some food and go jump in this water. Just got off a long day of work. Man, be prosperous, bro. Like real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like peace is where it's at. Be peaceful. Live life. Enjoy your life. You know what I'm saying? If you got past the 35-year-old mark and you're in your 40s, you got to let it go. Just relax, bro. You already passed your prime, bro. There's no reason to prove to yourself or anybody that you a gangster. You know what I'm saying? There's no need. If you're in your 40s, bro, you got to just relax. It's time for you to just chill out and relax. Sit back, drink a brewski, chill out. There's no reason to put in work. There's no reason to try to, unless you really have to. Don't go looking for trouble, man. Enjoy the rest of your life, man. Enjoy it, bro. You don't want to be the person fighting a murder case over some YouTube beef. And you don't want to end up dead over YouTube beef. What? Mind blown, bro. Shout out to everybody. We got a lot to talk about, bro, coming up for Broncos country. There's a lot of shit going on with the team, man. A lot of good shit coming out of OTAs and minicamp. We're gonna be bringing back some of our shows that we did for the sports. It's going down, man. Mile high salute. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day, man. Shout out to everybody. I'm gonna get at you guys. You know what's up. Let's go.